Wuthering Waves is about to enter its most dangerous stretch yet. From version 3.1 to 3.6, every patch is designed to test your self-control, one banner at a time. And today, it's your Cartethia breaking down the full roadmap, because if you start pulling here without a plan, you're going to regret it later. So, hello my cute little waves. Cartethia is splashing back onto your screen, and today we're not just talking about the next patch, we're talking about the future of Wuthering Waves. From upcoming drip marketing, brand new characters, anniversary-level surprises, a full collaboration, and some of the most dangerous banners we've seen in a long time, everything from version 3.1 to version 3.6 is starting to take shape. This roadmap isn't about panic pulling. It's about understanding what's coming, planning your strike wisely, and knowing when to save and when to go all in. So let's slow it down, explain everything clearly, and go patch by patch. Let's begin with version 3.1, because this is where the next cycle officially starts. Based on current patterns and internal timing, version 3.1 drip marketing is expected to begin somewhere between December 30th and January 2nd. And honestly, that window feels exactly right. It lines up perfectly with how Kuro usually teases the next update before the previous one fully settles. As for the characters involved, 3 names are currently circulating: Look, Sagrika, and a mysterious pink-haired girl from Meath. However, if we look at reliability and likelihood, Look and Sagrika are the 2 characters with the highest chance of actually appearing in the official drip. And naturally, all eyes are already on Look. Look is one of those characters that immediately stands out, not because of flashy combat yet, but because of who he is. He serves as the attending doctor and mental health counselor at Star Torch Academy, is part of the Resonator nursing unit, and on top of that, also works as a consultant for the Multi-Turret Club. At this point, the real mystery isn't his element, it's when this man rests. From current information, Look is expected to be a 5-star Spectro or Electro character. Older data also suggests he may feature a mecha-style design, which opens the door to tech-based combat, mechanical tools, drones, or even robotic summons. Because of his profession, most players immediately assume support, and that assumption makes complete sense. A healer or support sub-DPS role fits his background perfectly, and some speculate his gameplay might feel somewhat similar to characters like Brant. That said, this is Kuro Games. We've already seen characters completely break expectations. Chisa runs around with a chainsaw and still functions as a support unit. So at this point, don't be shocked if Look turns out to be a surprisingly aggressive DPS. Imagine logging in and realizing your therapist hits harder than your main carry. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised anymore. Next, let's talk about Sagrika. Sagrika gives off a very different energy compared to Look. She feels more reserved, more controlled, but that doesn't mean weak. In fact, characters like this often age the best. She's expected to be either Electro or Fusion, and visually, many players have already compared her vibe to Encore. Based on what we've seen so far, Sagrika is most likely designed as a support or sub-DPS, potentially enabling teams rather than stealing the spotlight. If she doesn't release immediately in version 3.1, keep her name in mind, because she becomes extremely important later in the roadmap. Now, let's briefly touch on reruns. For version 3.1, the rerun banners we're currently expecting are Galbrina and Choyuan. Nothing is 100% locked yet, but this pairing makes sense based on banner spacing and past patterns. Once we get solid confirmation, a dedicated rerun breakdown will be coming. But here's the part that really caught attention. According to information shared by Seal, version 3.1 may introduce brand new rover skins, and not just for one rover. Both male and female rovers are expected to receive them. And the theme? School uniforms. Yes, after all this time, rover mains finally get their moment. This is cosmetic content, but it's the kind that instantly becomes iconic. Moving forward into version 3.2, everything starts pointing toward Lucilla. She fits this update perfectly in terms of timing and pacing, and she's expected to be a 5-star Electro or Arrow character. While nothing is officially confirmed yet, the alignment here feels very intentional. Version 3.2 also looks like a patch where reruns take center stage again, with Chisa currently being the most likely return. That said, Kuro could easily stack additional reruns depending on how aggressive they want the banner cycle to be. Overall, 3.2 feels like a balanced patch, strong characters, good value, and a moment where players can still recover resources before things escalate. Oh, and by the way, I'm giving away 5 Lanite subscriptions once we reach 2,000 subscribers. Right now, we're at 1,623 subs, so the journey is long, but every wave counts. Subscribe to your cute Cartithia, and I'll reward you with a sweet kiss on your cheeks. Now we arrive at version 3.3, and this is where the roadmap truly shifts. If Sagrika doesn't debut in 3.1, this patch becomes her most likely release window. On top of that, this is also where the pink-haired Meath character is expected to finally step into the spotlight. But the real reason version 3.3 matters is timing. This patch is expected to align with Wuthering Wave's 2nd anniversary. And if history has taught us anything, Kuro does not treat anniversary updates lightly. Expect multiple banners, possibly all character banners returning, and overall energy similar to what we saw in version 2.3. This is the kind of patch where players log in and immediately feel like the game is celebrating itself. If Cartithia level impact happens again, it would make complete sense here. Now let's talk about version 3.4, because yes, this is the Cyberpunk Edgerunners collaboration patch. The characters currently expected for this collaboration are Lucy and Rebecca. And I know many of you are asking the same question. Where's David? That decision doesn't belong to Kuro Games. It's entirely in the hands of CD Projekt Red. So for now, Lucy and Rebecca are the confirmed expectations. This patch is likely to be flashy, fast-paced, and extremely tempting, especially for fans of Cyberpunk. Collaboration banners are always dangerous, because once they're gone, they're gone. Version 3.5 is where things get tactical. This is the patch where Scar is expected to arrive. He's rumored to be a 5-star fusion DPS using a rectifier, with a kit built entirely around card-based mechanics. Scar throws cards that function as traps, detonating for AoE damage while slowing enemies. His ultimate is rumored to create a domain that alters the battlefield itself, potentially granting buffs, protection, or positional advantages to the entire team. Scar doesn't just deal damage, he controls space. And that alone makes him incredibly dangerous. Finally, we reach version 3.6, the patch that feels like the payoff for everything before it. This version is expected to introduce a female Electro rectifier from the Sentinel faction, potentially designed as a hybrid character who blends damage and sustain. These kinds of units often become long-term staples because of their flexibility. Alongside her, a new male 5-star DPS is expected to debut. His element is still unknown, but early information describes him as a straightforward, reliable powerhouse, no complex gimmicks, just raw performance. Sometimes, that's exactly what the meta needs. And with that, my cute little waves, we've reached the end of today's roadmap journey. If this breakdown helped you understand what's coming and made planning your polls just a little easier, then I'm happy we rode this wave together. Remember, save smart, pull with confidence, and don't let the banners bully you. If you enjoyed this video, show some love by liking and subscribing, and let me know in the comments which version you're most excited for. Until next time, this was Cartithia, gently splashing out. Sayonara, my cute little waves.